Hi. So today we're going to talk about the multiculturalism and how it has affected countries such as the US, UK, and Scandinavia. First of all, I'm going to start off with an introduction. There are more than 4 million non-white Britons in the UK today. This is more than the population of Ireland. So it's not surprising that the UK is a country with a lot of multiculturalism. Almost half of all ethnic minority in the UK lives in London. In fact, it's a huge debate that focuses on the 300 languages spoken in the capital schools and the unique mixture of cultural assets and social problems this creates for both the people and for the city. Inner London is one of the only part of the country where the Black Britons outnumber British Asians by almost 2 to 1, while British Indians predominate in outer London suburbs such as Harrow. There are of course many challenges that comes to assets when we're thinking about multiculturalism, especially for countries so big such as the UK. And with all this immigration multiculturalism, there comes some challenges, of course. So, for example, it's hard if you're new to a country and you have to migrate into a new culture and learn new rules and norms, and you have to adapt to a new system of living and new people around you. So now, Marius is going to talk about immigration.
Hi, I am going to talk about immigration, where I will be focusing mostly on the UK, but also mention the US and Scandinavia. And to begin with, the UK immigration policy continues to welcome visitors and skilled workers from abroad. However, in the last few years, the UK immigration authorities have set some goals they wish to fulfill. And firstly, they would like to strengthen the borders to prevent any illegal immigrants entering the country. And secondly, they would like to restrict the number and availability of work and student visas. Thirdly, they want to implement a more structured visa application process. And lastly, to ensure that foreign nationals have to earn the right to acquire UK nationality. It is relevant to take into consideration how many immigrants are integrated into the British society, as the current placement of most immigrants are focused to certain areas, creating a culture bubble. An example of this would be neighborhoods consisting of blocks that have been built solely for the purpose of housing immigrants. Here, children are somewhat isolated from meeting native Britons, which makes integration so much harder. These issues are also prevalent in both the US and Scandinavia. However, as the US is larger than both, it does not pose much of an issue. It is, as we already know, a relatively multicultural country that does not experience the same differences with cultures that Scandinavia and UK do. These measures have undoubtedly been influenced by an increase in global immigration, crime, and terrorism. However, it has also been deemed necessary to address the apparent disenfranchisement of many first or second generation British nationals. A potential consequence of multiculturalism is that communities originating from other countries can become isolated from the supposedly indigenous population, leading to a lack of identity with the UK.